My grandmother died a couple of years ago, and I find myself still looking for her. I keep thinking I see her purse, or her dress, or her shoes.
I did not want to make a movie about my grandmother dying. I was in my 20s. I'd moved back to New York, and my grandmother got breast cancer. And I thought, wow, I better spend some time with Grandma. And I just made a little interview tape with her, just to have her voice on tape. And she was so funny. My grandmother was an ordinary person.
I did everything for you but to give birth to you. Oh, Mother hears it, she'll shoot me.
Well, then you won't have to worry about being sick.
Thanks.
She was taken for granted. She was a woman of her generation. Opportunities were constrained. You know, her focus was on family, food, simple love. And when I put a little attention on her and tape recorded her, she came alive in a way. She had this very wry sense of humor.
Well, I have had a happy life, and I've had sad life, bad life at times. You don't want me to go into my mother-in-law, do you?
We filmed very few times. We didn't have any documentary crew filming around the clock. And then she died. And just like the experience of when someone dies and you're like, oh my God, I forgot to say this. I wish I had more time. The film was a metaphor for that.
Happy New Year, sweetheart. I love you.
I wrote a script. And in the script, the person who takes you on the journey is this cardboard cutout of a scowling version of myself as a child, which is the time that I was closest to my grandmother. She was kind of in a maternal role, or she was the one who could cook.
It was so good to be with Grandma and eat. I don't know, memory. Do we exaggerate? Distort?
Now, I had never talked to my grandmother about being a lesbian. I think that my own shame stopped me from giving more credit to people in my extended family who probably would have been more supportive. And it makes me sad now to feel that, that I denied myself closeness out of my own fear. Or maybe they would have rejected me, I don't know.
One time I asked her if there was anything I could do that would make her happy. She said I should get married. I asked her if she had a second choice. She thought for a minute and she said yes. I could try to get on a quiz show.